I literally am gonna leave in like 5
I would-
minutes, so whatever.
I'm here to help.
Oh yeah? You
Yeah.
have Onimusha at home?
We have Onimusha 4. The fourth Onimusha.
Why are you attacking the level 1 robot? Or basically the new robot. What? This is sexism. They keep attacking the girl robot. Sexism's real.
Is that
In the robot
sexism?
world.
I thought like if you were not
Okay.
No, I need to pick my words
Let's just not.
smartly here. Yeah, let's not.
That's my hot suggestion is there's no way that conversation is going to go well.
Yeah, these are robots. They don't have souls. It's fine.
Actually, they do. Even the wild robots talk.
Well, fuck. There goes that.
There's even like a ghost robot that supposedly died and is like a ghost now. So like, yeah, no, the robots in this world have souls.
And you're forcing them to fight?
They want it, and also sometimes the robots will force their fellow robot kind. Like there are robots that also play Metabots, which is fucked up, like deeply fucked up. I was in the wild and there was like a Metabot and he's like, I'm gonna fight you, and then he had like Metabots that weren't himself fighting me. And it's like, wait, what?
So he had an entourage.
He's enslaved his fellow robots.
Hey, Minokichi.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Oh,
that
thank
they
God!
weren't there willingly.
There's a horrific monkey thing.
Fantastic.
I love horrific monkeys.
I'm just here to see how.
I'm a demon Oni.
So this is not an early 360 game because it kind of looks like an early 360 game.
This come out in 2006.
Yeah.
I
So
beseech
when the
you to
360
spare your
was
precious
already out.
time and listen to my humble
Oh,
request.
shit.
Cute.
God
You may
damn it.
speak.
He's still talking about mending my clothes, huh?
Would you just drop the goods and go home?
What did you say? Ruffian, you do know these belong to Lord Hideyoshi.
Right, Lord Hideyoshi. Leave the cherry trees where they are and I might let you live, Danyemon.
Donemon.
I've spilled the blood of countless enemies. You shall pay for your insolence.
Please,
Doraemon.
You don't stand a chance against me.
Leave him to me.
I really
The
didn't want
rest
to
of
do
you,
this.
take this to the fortress in Saruga.
Sorry. I'm afraid not.
What's auto heal? That's called management. Well, fuck management.
Guess you won't be going
It's
that
a
way, huh?
form of
Are you going to head
capitalism
back?
propaganda. Why are you
Challenge
using
me.
the chain gun? You should be buffing the characters. See, this is why I don't do auto. This is why I don't do it.
It
It's
reeks.
a
Hey,
lie.
You didn't eat the bugs, did
It
you?
hoodwinks you.
A present from my lord. These bugs.
It's
Does
a
this game give you a
travesty.
choice, or is it just...
No, Zeto told me that the game goes faster if you do auto, and technically they're right, but also, even then, you still got to deal with this RNG bullshit.
Well,
that-
I guess that means.
Oh, is this where you gotta set macros?
Yeah, you do. You do technically need to do that.
You've made yourself a dangerous enemy.
Well, then he's right. This is on you.
Prepare for a painful death. You know my name.
You didn't set the rotation.
Now it is
Fuck
time
that.
to tell me your.
My
Just
name,
manually
eh?
program this shit.
My name is none of your
Communist
concern.
plot. God, look at that guy. That is one thick fucking robot, man.
Strickland,
That shit.
you will fail.
Robot. That's a thick-ass boy.
The horrid Denmark into the world once again. A man wielding two tremendous broadswords has appeared with a mission to hunt the Denmark down. He cuts down any of the vicious.
Oh god, is this
and
just
burns
Z
down
targeting?
all of the twisted cherry trees that he finds. He fights like the Oni and leaves a swath of burnt cherry trees in his path. So he has received the name Soki, meaning Oni of the Ash. In inspiring all reminiscent of the enemy. He cuts through darkness with his gigantic blades, showing his enemy no mercy.
What is
The
Why
fact,
does he
the
fight?
fact that this
What
game
drives
has
him
the
to bring
Final
the
Fantasy
champions
I
down?
problem of
Nobody knows.
you've selected an attack, and then the AI picked this specific part to attack, but the robot that you had go ahead of them broke that part, and instead of moving the move to a different part or a different robot, you just lose a turn or you whiff it, is unconscionable.
I mean, it's just a traditional game, you know? It's all
They
about tradition.
programmed that out of the JRPG genre for a reason.
I did it.
You beat the tutorial, man?
No, this is technically the second mission.
Oh,
I played the
okay.
first one last
My
night.
name is Soki. The
I was in
Oni of
Toronto
Onimusha.
last night, so I did not see that.
We got the tip.
I wish you better luck in the next life, Danyemon.
Did he say Damon there or Danemon?
As far as I'm concerned, he said Doraemon.
Or Doraemon?
Doraemon.
Yeah,
I think he said Denamon.
yeah. Doraemon.
Damon. Fight of the night, man.
It's unfortunate these cutscenes are pre-rendered.
Like your ass.
What are you saying, even?
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
what is that? What is that supposed to mean?
He just dispatched
So let's
the
do
infested
aim
Danyemon
shot. Let's do the
ease.
giant fuck
He
you
must be
laser
the
beam
blue demon
attack.
that's destroying Lord Hideyoshi's
And then
trees.
after this battle is done, I'm going to leave.
But he's not my problem. Should I kill him
Unfortunately, I couldn't
anyway?
get like a burp in to really piss off Brayden.
It's him. I finally
You can't
found
burp
him.
on command?
What?
No.
I can, but
I
I
can
don't
mute him
because I'm
right
not rude.
now.
What a coincidence.
Eat shit, Sloan, and all of your weird, like, insults based off of laundry.
If that's the case, maybe
My
I
clothes are
shouldn't
all
be so
dirty,
quick
yeah.
To cut him down. It looks like we need to
I
find
creamed
another
your
batch
pants.
of cherry
Wait, what?
trees.
Stop talking.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop using words.
Alright.
So what's the story so far of
Uh,
Onimusha Dawn of Dreams?
So, after Nobunaga, there was a guy, his name's Hideyoshi, right?
Yeah.
He's also into demons.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
But
sure.
now I'm this blonde guy.
All right.
So, do you think that if they kept making
This is the
Onimusha
only
games,
way
they
to
would
do it.
have gotten to Tokugawa?
Oh, yeah, sure, probably. Demon Tokugawa.
Alright, I'm gonna raid Raiden.
What if they ended up at
Onimusha, but it's
Um,
the Meiji Restoration.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you
just
fight
modern
Oliver
era
Berry.
Japan, but it's Onimusha.
Oh. I honestly, if you did do, like, some sort of, like, reboot of Onimusha, I bet it would take place in
That was
modern day
incredible,
Japan.
Master Soki. Oh, just incredible.
Oh, I hate this creature.
Maybe so, but all this business with the trees has me feeling tired.
Is he supposed to be a spider or a
Relax
monkey,
here
or is he a
at the
spider
hideout.
monkey?
Plan for your next
He's a
battle
little
while you rest
monkey.
up. That's not all you can do here either. There's lots of ways you
There's
can get
lots of
ready.
ways you could get
If you have any
ready.
Questions?
Alright,
You know who to ask. Me.
Whoa, what are you guys talking about in the OG-san cast? Oh, never mind. This is just, for some reason, my Discord refreshed or reset, and now everything that was, like, ancient is new again. Sometimes Discord does that.
be? What'll it
Oh, shit! Ah, fuck! Rio went to fucking Hololive concert? What the fuck?
Yeah, I think they were saying about that.
Ah, fuck, man! Ah, Rio just took a picture of fucking Buamoko. Did you see that picture?
Yeah,
God damn it.
yeah. Yeah.
Holograms have gotten good. What the fuck? Well, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Enjoy your holograms.
Enjoy.
I'd be interested in knowing the age range of one of these concerts.
When
I feel like it would like be very like fast.
So okay, I see.
Did I miss something?
No, in the so they did like a free they did like the first couple musical numbers as like a free here you go. Yeah, you peasants who didn't want to pay $79 for a virtual concert ticket. Which included
But by
me.
virtual concert, you mean like the hologram concert?
No, I
like,
mean like the concert. Like, from what I understand, they are performing live. They are performing live, and they are, you know, wearing those fucking mocap suits.
Oh yeah, I imagine they would be. Yeah.
Are they behind the scenes or on the stage?
They are behind the scenes.
Okay.
They would most likely have to be
Well,
close, but
I
not
think
super far away,
Don't wet the.
just to avoid latency, right?
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's. Oh, Jubei has arrived. Finally, we're getting some ties to the
original series, the
to
original trilogy, if you
Onimusha
will.
2.
So you were locked onto a guy earlier.
Yeah.
While some female voice was reading out to you something
about
lore?
Hideyoshi. Yeah.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
The smell of death is thick here. Then again, the smell of death is everywhere these days.
Hold on, princess. Where might you be going?
I think the last band I saw
Pour us a
live
drink.
was AWOL Nation.
Come on.
I'm not necessarily even a fan of them. It just sort of happens that a friend was like, "I got tickets for this. You want to like come?" I was like, "Sure, why not?"
Got you.
And the one thing I remember that that night was essentially just, I guess, like a group of ladies behind us that brought their daughters with them.
Do you know of the Blue Demon?
I guess their daughters were interested in AWOL Nation, but the women were, I don't know. How could I say this nicely?
You better remember me. I pour drinks for no man.
They seemed very thirsty for the singer of AWOL Nation once he took off his shirt.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Saying like things like "Welcome to the gun show" provocatively with their daughter right next to
Are
them.
there trees?
There are none.
Then that's our cue.
I still think about that every once in a while.
Yes.
Just
But it seems there's a
yeah.
human close to their position.
Oh, probably just a lost bandit. Leave him.
No, the human appears smaller, like a child, and it's alone.
What? What would a child be doing out here? Guess we just can't sit around and hide. Where's the human?
So is your main character like part demon or something?
Yeah, he's an
got these-
Oni. That's why he's got
Oh,
the
that's
horns.
not just a hat?
I think so.
Yeah.
That, or he's just a cool dude.
He could be a cool dude and an Oni.
But, yeah, this... They appear to have just, turned Onimusha into a third-person action game. But it's behind the back. Found grass.
Yeah, this kind of looks like a proto Devil May Cry 3, but not really. Well, that was still
But Devil May
pre-rendered
Cry
graphics.
3 came out 2 years
3.
before this.
Also, DMC3 still had a lot of fixed camera angles.
Yeah.
Brayden has achieved his final form being an Onimusha guy who owns a Dreamcast.
Ooh.
No, not yet.
I feel like he just attacked you personally right there.
Now this targeting looks bad.
Seems jank.
I bet you're gonna have some problems here.
You're telling me maybe.
I'm telling you, maybe the fixed camera angle was a better thing.
They sure did push the hardware, though.
Oh, it looks good. It looks so good that you're going through a door every 5 seconds to load something.
Yeah. Wait, is there nothing in this?
I think
Oh, it's over here. I see.
Oh, look, a fixed camera angle.
Drunkard's Diary 1. Hey, Mr. Onimusha, we gotta go.
Alright, now I'm just wishing they would stick with either behind the back or fixed camera.
How do I get up there? How do I get the thing? That's the important thing.
And you jump in this game, or is
No.
this one of those no jump games?
No jump games. It's like when Ocarina of Time came out, and I as a child, like, the games I was exposed to were Mario and Mario and Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So a game like Zelda where you did not have a jump button was confusing to me.
Yeah, I could see that.
I like how it says that ZP rated me twice on my feed.
Maybe he did. Maybe he double tapped that button.
We did get Onimusha Tactics for the Game Boy Advance.
Wait, that's real? That's not a fever dream?
No, that's a real video game.
God damn.
It's not me making a goof. Which you know what that means. Because I had forgotten, because, you know, I knew about the Smash Bros. Arena Fighter thing. Onimusha Blade Warriors, or whatever it's called. But I didn't remember.
I'm curious how that even works. Do you have, like, classes? Is it just Final Fantasy Tactics?
Your class is Swordman. I mean, what else was Capcom doing on the PSP? That's the other question. And the answer is Monster Hunter.
Street Fighter collections?
Yeah, that's right. Alpha 3 on the PSP.
Mega Man powered up.
Which,
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Mega Man Powered Up was okay. It had a level creator in it.
You could play as the bosses. That's right, they're... Okay, I'm not big. I'm not the big guy, I assume.
Not yet, you're not.
So I assume they're... Because there's someone small who can go across...
There was a Power Stone collection for PSP.
There sure was.
What if you could play not one but two Dreamcast games that are useless single player on your handheld device?
Yeah, well, listen, you're on the Shinkansen.
Yeah, and then you'll challenge someone to playing Power Stone 2.
Yeah, and you'll, you know, be able to get all that done by the time your match finishes.
Yeah, Capcom was also making a Harvey Birdman game for PSP.
Oh, that's right. They did do that.
That game was surprisingly good.
I mean, that game's just Phoenix Wright, but with Adult Swim jokes.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Phoenix Wright, but
No.
it's close enough.
Cat. Open. Yeah! Yeah, fuck everything. Now we're playing Hexic. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck this.
No, it's like spin the first one, do the first one, the top one.
Yeah.
Spin that one, and then I think you go down one and spin that, and then you're good.
Fire dance.
Yay. I'm very smart. Not actually.
Die!
How dare you? I will not forgive you, Yorusanai. So did they just turn this series into, like, kind of a lame third-person brawler?
It seems like they did.
What did you ultimately think of Onimusha 3?
I think it is a top 10 Capcom game from that console generation.
Huh.
It's quite good.
So
That
better than the Nightmare Before Christmas game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say better than the Nightmare Before Christmas game made by Tosei.
That that would put it in like the very top echelon of that generation, though, wouldn't it?
I'm
Because
gonna say it's
Capcom was
better
kind of on
than
its A game.
You mean on the PS2 or that entire generation?
that entire console generation.
Okay, so then what's its real competition? There's RE4.
Dino Crisis 3.
Dino Crisis 3.
You know, it's quite dangerous to travel this road alone.
Oh God.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh, beast!
Yeah, you know what? The PS2 was kind of rough for Capcom, wasn't it?
What
The
are you?
PS2?
Yeah.
Ah, so
Just
you're
that
the
era.
one
Like, I'm trying to think of games that were good for that era.
Resident
It's like-
Evil
like-
4.
monster.
There's
I feel
Resident
like
Evil 4,
Capcom
and then
Resident Evil
I'm
Remake.
human. They just
Devil
called
May
me.
Cry.
Now it's my turn to ask who you are. And why are
But
you
say,
here?
I
But
think-
there's
feel
also
like-
Devil May Cry 2.
I feel like I feel like that was Capcom's best era. I know there was trash, but like,
I mean, there was those Mega Man X games on the PS2.
Killer 7.
Monster helping me?
Sure.
I think not.
Killer 7 is
Okami.
not something I feel good about.
You're full of
God
surprises.
Hand.
Loki, time is run.
Haunting Ground. Is it better than Haunting Ground? No.
why are you beating up this child?
Because she attacked me.
Oh,
They're coming right for us.
I mean, right now I feel like Capcom is in one of its
Best
eras,
periods.
but also
Yeah.
they're not really putting out that many games.
Yeah. I mean, that's all video game developers.
I would say the 360 era, they had a lot of
For a
bangers.
little girl. What's your name?
Jubei. Jubei Yagyu.
What?
Like, they had the Dead Rising games.
Is Jubei now a
Street Fighter
little
4.
girl?
Have a problem with that?
Wait,
Always
You
was.
should state your own name before asking mine.
Did they turn the
Oh, of
protagonist
course.
from the second
Sorry.
game into a cute little girl?
Name!
Did they turn him into an anime girl?
Name. Well, I don't really have
or
one.
is this supposed to be like his
If I
daughter
had
or
one to give,
something?
Soki would be it. That's what everyone calls me.
You're an odd one.
I'm not the only one.
I was born with this. Whoa! Master Soki! We're out of time!
Master Stokie, we're out of time! Oh!
What the?
Hey, people, if Capcom's 360, this game is like a soft
Very
reboot.
friendly.
But no, it's
You're
not.
not gonna be of any help anyway. They're Genma. No human blade can kill them.
Oh. Is
Okay,
that...
I looked it up. That is not the protagonist of Onimusha 2.
Okay, it's just someone.
The protagonist of
his name.
Onimusha 1.
Yeah, they turned Sabinosuke into this girl.
No, it's the protagonist of Onimusha 2, is Jubei Yagyu.
Actually, isn't that what Gintama did?
Well, it was Kyubey, remember? And
then
then
they had that one joke
during
where
the
Kyubey
arc,
became
that's
Kyubey.
just a piss take on gender swap stuff.
Yeah, they did that math joke.
Yeah, they did the math
Where Q
joke.
became Jew
bec-
because it added the one?
Because balls.
Yeah. No. Q became Jew.
Yeah,
So 9 became 10 because they added the 1.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's funny.
I thought it was very fun.
No, listen, dude. I like Gintama. But yeah,
Is
as far as
Gintama the Monty Python of shonen anime.
It's
Taking
kind
the
of
piss.
just a
How can he kill the Genma? The only thing that can kill them is the Yaku's sword.
I also like how she's not wearing
Are
pants.
you okay?
I'm fine. You just worry about the Genma.
Pants are expensive.
What are you doing?
Ah, I knocked it off the bridge. Okay, alright.
Also, Yatsu, you missed the part where apparently some of the fight choreography in Onimusha 3 was done by Donnie Yen.
Uh-huh.
Like,
That's a little unnecessary, but sure.
like, you know, Ip Man.
There's like 7 Ip Mans.
Therefore, but yes. And in each one, he defeats an enemy of the Chinese people.
They're very propagandist. I have seen the first Ip Man. It was okay, I guess. It was a little more brutal than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, just like the Japanese occupation.
It's... I mean, not wrong, but...
Well, and then in Ip Man 2, he's in Hong Kong, which is definitely not because he was fleeing the communists as well as the Japanese.
No, he just loves Hong Kong.
Yeah. And, he has to fight an evil British person. And it's... Watching like, every Ip Man movie makes you realize, oh, this is what Rocky IV was like for people in the Soviet Union. It's like that level of...
Do what you do. Go off. Come back.
Oh, God, is there squad management? I ain't sure about this one, Chief. I do think this game looks really good. Which, hey, surprise. I don't know about having an AI-controlled partner who has health I have to manage.
What do you mean? Capcom has always been great at that.
Listen, you just give Sheva an SMG and she'll be fine.
Up for a taster sword.
What?
Yeah.
What the
I think the thing that annoyed me the most about that is that they actually used ammo.
Yeah, no, that's very sauce.
Though, I think... What was the partner in Revelations 1 again? Parker or some shit?
I thought Revelations 2 was the one that focused on having a partner.
No, there was a partner in Revelations 1. It's just he was there as window dressing. Like, he would shoot forever, but he did no damage.
Yeah. Yeah, Parker, everyone's favorite character.
And I'm a fan of Anime Conan O'Brien, but
Yeah, Anime Conan O'Brien, that lady who
with the diving suit
with
that's
the diving
missing a leg
suit
for
that
some
has
reason.
one bare leg. By the way, she's
really
evil.
defeats the purpose of a diving suit, if you think about it.
Jubei.
Yeah, I beat RE5 solo once, and I remember really enjoying it that time, but
I got the
after playing that
equivalent
game-
of the platinum trophy.
Yeah. After playing that game co-op, I was like, boy, I don't see how I possibly could have played this game.
And then I played that game co-op with Joku, and
then you're like, oh, this is how.
and
this
I'm
is
like, oh,
supposed to
this
be
game is
played.
actually. There are parts of this game that are just fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them. I think a significant chunk of that game is pretty good, but also
It's one of
it
those
has-
things where I think RE6 would be way better in hindsight if it wasn't actually broken.
I mean, you know who you're talking to in that regard, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because
Remember
I'm
that time
like,
when
actually,
you,
listen.
broke the scripting in the first mission?
Yeah. Because I am willing to coddle certain yeah, Resident Evil 6 is a parody of the 360 game.
wouldn't that just be the Service Wrath?
No. Like, that's the great thing about...
I feel like QuickTime events were on the way out by the time RE6 came out. I feel like people were getting very sick of them by that point.
But it's still, like, the ideal vessel of everything wrong with AAA video game development circa 2012. But yeah, I think QTs were already on their way out before that game happened. I'm a big fan of the Hammer the Button and Wiggle the Stick song. Just hammer the button and wiggle the sticks. This camera's so swimmy, it's making me sick. Just hammer the buttons and wiggle the sticks.
I feel like turret sequences went out about the same time that QTEs did.
I think the secret is
Rest up.
All done?
You see, I don't like actually hate the turret sequence as long as it's not difficult and not long. If you just want to use it as like a flashy thing, that's okay. If you want to make it difficult or make it take a long time, nope. And also don't have many of them. This little girl is running way ahead of you, and that's if she.
yeah, because I told her to go all out. Is there a switch character button? Oh, there is. They haven't tutorialized it yet. But it is there.
Stay over there.
All done?
Time for another puzzle!
I think it's the same thing. Okay.
Let's go.
Got it.
Okay, here's the other question is, how many of these missions are going to be set in this one environment?
All of them?
Like, the thing that's bothering me, I don't know about the most, but that's bothering me a lot is if you are doing a whole lot of transition areas, like there's a whole lot of doors that's just a transition to another area. And I know why that is. That's why this game looks so good.
How long to
Wait.
beat has this game at 25
No way.
hours? Oh,
No
fuck
fucking
this.
way.
Is that
Looks like I'm
completionist?
surrounded. Let's go then.
Main story 17 and a half. Main insides 22
maybe.
and a half. Completion is 28 and a half.
I'm gonna say right now, maybe we don't finish this one.
Go all out.
God, that's a lot.
For if it's going to be 18 hours of this, no. No.
Piece of cake.
'Cause this looks like a 6 to 8 hour thing. That's what I would guess.
Oh, I got a bronze. Boo.
I wonder if it's a different routes kind of thing.
Oh. There are no retro achievements for this game. I checked. Don't worry.
Stay over there. Stay with me.
I'm still not sure how people make those retro achievements.
You have to basically go into the game and...
It's a ROM hack, essentially, isn't it?
Yeah. Or, well, you're basically flagging, seeing certain flags in the game, and when those flags trigger, you can do the retro achievements.
Okay.
So, I believe it does have to do with, like, you have to get into the game's code a little bit. So it's not a... It is a process.
It's not a thing. It's not a thing just anybody can do. You gotta have.
Yeah. I get the impression you have to have some level of knowledge of how these games work. It's also, you know, hey, it's why, the retro achievements for older games... Oh, I never knew someone other than my grandfather possessed the power of the Oni. Okay. She's Jubei's granddaughter. Who is also named Jubei, because... Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, probably not gonna finish this one.
I mean, if you finish this one, then you finished all the mainline Onimusha games.
Yeah, but
Well,
also
it's the same
consider this. I don't care.
Yeah, you know.
X
fair.
Blades needs to be played.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. You'll definitely have a funner time with that one.
Need a good beating? I shouldn't have expected much.
How did I not get a gold? If I mash the soul suck. This is Hideyoshi, so this is still the Sengoku period. And now I'm just thinking about Neo 2 and how that game's entire story is about Hideyoshi. So the premise of that game is Hideyoshi is two people, and one of them is your player-created protagonist, and the other is Tokchiro.
Oh, they didn't bring back the guy from Neo 1?
Oh, he should... Well, it's a prequel.
Oh, okay.
Because Neo 1 is, It's Tokugawa. Yeah, like Neo 2 is the Tokugawa shogunate. Or Neo 1. And then you also get some, yeah, and then eventually the timelines do converge in a way that, you do get, William back. And, fighting him's pretty hard.
Yeah, I would imagine. It's got to be like a big moment that they build towards, right?
Yeah, it's more or less the one of the last few boss fights in the game. And he's like, actually, you're all right with me.
Something bangers and mesh.
What makes it weird is knowing that the real historical guy that William is based on is also the real historical guy who John Blackthorne is based on.
Take him down.
In Shogun. Like the one white guy who was around during that period.
Wasn't he also kind of basically just that emperor's? I hesitate to say like prisoner because he was given a title.
A little bit, but
like, like the emperor was like, you can't leave.
Just you should watch Shogun. Because Shogun is all about that.
I read the guy's Wikipedia page about around the time Neo came out.
Yep.
take them down.
I mean, Shogun changes the names to be because it's fictional, but also, yeah, John Blackthorne is William Adams.
Stay over there.
Tokugawa's estate isn't going to sue you for libel. That's true.
Not yet.
But, I don't know. That novel was written in the 70s. Oh. See, I look at this and I just go, yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I mean, U.S. libel laws are also different than... It's a lot harder to do libel in the U.S. compared to Japan.
The UK.
Yeah, the UK doesn't have libel laws.
Stay with me.
I thought it did. Or is that...
I mean, listen, Japan would arrest me if they found my ADHD meds.
Wait, really? They don't allow ADHD meds?
Yeah, because it's basically meth.
Did they allow Sudafed?
Who knows?
I tell you, if you ever go to Japan, that customs form that you fill out is very funny.
So,
Alright.
does this feel Dynasty Warriors at all?
It feels, it's not dissimilar from how the last game controlled, but it's way mashier, simply by virtue of it's constantly just throwing enemies at you. Alright, let's look at this map. Yeah, this is really not helpful at all. Alright. Oh no. Okay.
Jubei.
Okay. I know where I need to go. What are you talking about? There are no progressives in Japan. No one in Japan... I remember when someone's like, Kotaro Uchikoshi's just a white girl from California. Which is deeply funny.
Take him down.
All right.
Die. Rest up.
Oh shit.
Come back. Do what you do best. Go all out. To ashes!
Wow. Your AI companions sure are useless, huh?
They typically are, in most games, especially in this era. The more so in the N64 era.
Are there any AI companions that have actually been used?
Yeah.
None that I could think of.
I can't lie. Right.
To ashes!
Oh, how dare you.
Would you say the escort missions of the turret sections of the PS2 era? WWK?
Is this a giant enemy crab?
It's a giant enemy tick, but yes. Speaking of giant enemy crab, I have that game.
I don't even know what that game is.
Genji
Like,
Days
I
of
know
the
of it.
Blade.
Okay, Genji Days of the Blade. I know.
Hello, Real.
Brain, what is this? Hi, Joseph.
This is Onimusha 4.
No, what is this thing you're fighting?
It's a giant enemy tick. Crab.
Great. How is this?
Do you have any more medicine?
No, I don't have any more medicine.
Great. Simply will just not be hit again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Anyway, hey, I want you to guess how long this game is just from this little bit of gameplay footage. Not relevant.
I'm gonna guess 20 hours.
Yeah, it's apparently how long to beat is like 20 to 25 hours.
Yep, that
Which
sounds
is
about right.
absurd for what he's done in this game so
Rest
far.
up.
I like that in this polygonal game, your sword on your back is just a sprite.
No, it's not a sprite.
You sure? It looks pretty thin. It almost looks like it's two-dimensional when you.
It's not a sprite.
If it were a sprite, it wouldn't spin around quite so well. It's moving. It'd only be able to face off a handful.
It's almost 2D.
I mean, you can have a 2D texture.
They didn't have bump mapping.
Tell me about your bump mapping.
The Xbox could do it. PS2 and GameCube could not. There.
Yeah, but did many games even have it? I mean,
Splinter Cell had it.
so the one game there had it.
Shrek for the launch game based on
That doesn't-
Shrek had bump
No.
mapping.
Absolutely not. I refuse.
Stay over there.
The one that because they didn't have the actual script for the movie while they were developing the game, it's entirely unrelated and has nothing to do with the movie Shrek, other than a character named Shrek.
Okay, so Halo 1 has bug matching.
Yeah.
So it's the secret Shrek 1.5 is what you're saying.
Maybe we can trace all video games back to Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah, before Shrek, after Shrek.
Yes.
Oh, fuck me.
BS, my favorite, God.
Some people say BSE before Shrek era.
Yeah.
I asked this question shortly before you joined, Rob. Can you think of any AI companions in games that were actually useful?
Come back.
The closest thing I can think of is Alex Vance, and that's a great big, maybe sort of kinda.
Is she actually useful, or is it just that you actually have to have her for
I
story
think
sequences?
it's more like they're pretty good about making sure she stays up.
Also, can she not die?
She can potentially die, but she has like a massive health pool when it regenerates, but it's not. I have had her die once or twice, but it's.
I would need to actually see a big list, because nothing comes to mind immediately, but I'm sure there is.
I guess I've had like Donald Duck and Kingdom Hearts heal me before.
That's a part.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think those count. Because then at that point I can go like, okay, well my entire crew from Pillars.
No, but I mean it's AI. But yeah.
I could say one of the worst. Sheva.
Wow.
Speaking of characters we brought up earlier,
Sheva's terrible.
Resident Evil 5 is a co-op game and you don't play it that way.
Yeah, I agree.
Generally speaking, in 2024, I tell you just to not play it.
Having played it with Joku, I would not recommend it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna play that game again. Definitely not all at once.
Did you beat it in one sitting or something?
Yep, 11 hours.
That's right, you did, for the children. You did it for the children, Justin.
And all the DLC. The Nightmare Mansion.
I
thing,
believe that
just
was the
garbage.
first time you and I talked.
Oh yeah, that's like an hour.
Like, over
Yeah,
voice
probably.
chat.
That seems about the right time. You
Was
saved me at some point. I think I was already like 7 hours in.
Yeah, and
I
I think I popped in because I was done with my stream. And I'm like,
oh, it was the ship. It was the ship when the thing bugged and the guy was caught on the floor.
Oh.
And I had no idea what that was. I was losing my mind.
Yeah, you were also, yeah, extremely at the point where sleep deprivation was taking hold.
Or possibly just exhaustion.
So, as far as movie tie-ins, I think most movie tie-ins that would fit this moniker are just like shitty brawlers.
Yeah, also they're all basically the same thing.
They're all that Lord of the Rings game, but
not
worse.
So you could, and you've already played the Third Age, so you've seen the best version of it.
I have already played the Two Towers on stream and Return of the King.
Unfortunately, a lot of the best levels in Return of the King require that you play a significant amount of that game. And some of those levels aren't good, like the ghost area early on.
Oh, you mean the part where I stopped playing Return of the King because I'm like, wow, this was really hard when I was a kid, and then
If
being
you
like,
had gotten just a
oh,
little bit further, you would have gotten the what is it, the South Gate level?
Yeah.
Which is just like, it's just like 400 enemies.
There's one level that's a big battlefield.
Superfly Johnson.
Sure, yes,
I'm
Superfly
thinking of more
Johnson,
people.
most useful AI companion.
I never got far in Daikatana because he got stuck on a piece of the environment and would just walk in circles.
it's fine.
forever
That's
like
why
a-
the fan patch exists.
The only way I would ever play Daikatana is with that fan patch that lets me save anywhere and finish levels.
Justin, you already played Daikatana.
I know! I said by myself.
You don't need to again. I absolve you.
Yeah,
Does
but what
Baby
if I
Mario
wanted
count?
Do this alone.
No.
What if I want the cutscenes, Braden?
Also, Baby Mario is a nightmare because it's just a compressed ass MIDI of an actual baby crying.
Yeah, it's great.
He actually sounds like a good video game.
What about your standard Marine from a Halo game?
I mean, they just get in the way.
Yeah, he asked me about the worst.
I mean, when they are in the turret on a warhawk,
Yeah, they're effective.
Okay. Does Ashley Graham count, or is it because she doesn't actually do anything she doesn't count?
I remember people being like, "Oh, I hate escorting Ashley." And it's like, there are only a couple sequences in that game where like protecting her is intentionally difficult, and those are intentionally hard set pieces.
I would say there's only one really. It's
the water
she's driving the truck.
Oh.
That's not hard to protect her. That's hard to not die because there's just so many dudes. It takes them a long time for them to actually get her out of there.
Yeah, there's more than that. There's a handful of areas where you do have to like carry her around, and there's not a dumpster for her to hide in. But 90% of the time, when you have her hide in something.
When I played that game originally, I had no idea she could hide in anything. Like I played a ton of that game, and I didn't know you could do that.
There's a big prompt next to dumpsters that says tell Ashley.
I didn't go to them.
Hey, why would you go to a dumpster?
There wasn't a shiny thing there.
Does the lady from Eco count?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, because you need to use her
sure.
for stuff, and she literally won't do anything without you forcibly taking her by the hand. That might be the one.
What about the big monster in Last Guardian?
I have no problem with that guy. Nice job, Raiden.
Is that from the time where he eats you? That was
Wait, does he eventually turn on you?
No, I don't think so. I have no idea. I just saw him eat somebody once, and I was like, well, that's weird.
He picks you up by like your clothing a few times. Carries around.
Sata Pass?
I would consider playing the Wolverine game.
I heard rumors of cherry trees popping up there.
I bet that game's totally fine.
It was made by Raven.
Sounds interesting.
I have business there anyway.
I believe them.
Man, what do you think of that?
What about Natalia
What
from
do I
Goldeneye?
think?
I'm just saying that since I'm
Yeah,
here,
everyone
she sucks.
Yeah.
Don't startle me like that, kid. It's a
Unlocking
miracle.
the invincibility
This is a
code is
chance
so
we can
frustrating.
meet
So
Mr.
you can
Sophie.
tell that this was not
Floating
given
or
the
hanging
same
on a
level
hook
of
or
production
what? Is that thread?
because
Touch it. Oh. Take a.
Is the visual
these
novel?
cutscenes are not like ridiculous choreographed nightmares.
Please don't touch that.
I like her just hitting him though.
Don't touch my thread.
Also, I'm always going to be a fan of portraits.
Oh, it's just shameful.
I like portraits.
Sorry.
Take me to this place you speak of, Jubei. I'm tired of this waiting.
Yeah? Really? You just leave it to me.
So what's this business you have there?
I already told you. There's a man I need to see there.
Is this an assassination? Don't worry. You don't need to tell me the details.
Hi! What'll it be?
Cannot use Oni magic.
You sure? Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, is this game gonna be like, you gotta power up all your weapons? It's Nier 1 all over again.
What'll it be? What'll it be?
You don't have to do that at all.
Yeah, that's what someone who doesn't
What if you want all that
win.
rich story?
None of that story matters. Or it's relevant. Like, the best they are like ties to Dragon Guard. And only psychopaths and Joku care about that.
Yeah, but he didn't play Dragon Guard 2 or 3.
Not yet.
He played like an hour of 2.
Hey, Rio, how's it going?
Hey, Rio.
Did you go to that HoloLive concert?
I was about to say, is Rio a VTuber person? And then I stopped myself. I'm like, yes, of course. Yeah.
I mean, yes and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. Okay. Would it surprise you that there are, in fact, listicles about this?
Ugh.
Sorry, Zombie Pie is not here, so I have to do this.
No. No, you do not.
Listicles about AI companions?
Yes.
Great. What's your first one?
I'm not going to say any of them, but I will say that I've already named 4 of the things on this list.
Great.
What's something you haven't named?
Tails.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not really... If Donald Duck doesn't count, then Tales of games don't count.
No, Tails the Fox.
Oh.
Miles per hour. Would it surprise you that Joku's getting angry at Castlevania 3?
No.
Which one?
It would not.
Any
In
asking?
Castlevania 3.
Yeah, Castlevania 3. Castlevania 3.
That's the
Dracula's Curse.
Castlevania 3.
And I would say, yeah, that sounds about right, because that game's a real fucker, especially the US version.
Yeah. But also, he's just, like, doing save states and stuff. So there's no amount of him ever, like, actually learning how to deal with stuff. It's just each individual challenge.
Oh, just brute forcing through everything and then wondering
of course,
why.
it's just like, yeah, but that doesn't... like, dude. Joku's a nice man.
Yeah. But also he gets on tilt very
He's
easily.
insane.
Yeah.
Who is this little boy?
That's my little friend.
What do you need, Master Soki?
What do you need, Master Soki?
Did feudal Japan have a child protective service?
No, he's a little monkey guy. He's some sort of yokai. I don't know.
That's a baby.
Yokai Watch.
It's like a really fat, like,
I'm
toddler.
ready.
How do you plan to get...
Listen, so far this guy's
Well, why
companions
didn't you
are a
mention
toddler and a little girl, so...
Japan.
Ohatsu's tears.
They must have increased the patrols. What should we do?
I'll draw the riffraff out while you make your way inside.
Okay. Apparently, Soki is based on Yuki Hideyasu, who is Tokugawa's son.
Sure.
Okay. And Toki's the little weird boy?
And yeah, and you know, and then yeah, there's a little weird guy.
Soki is joined by a girl by the name of Jubei. Together they prepare to attack
This looks like the area from
Shizuka.
3.
A large number of cherry trees are
Where
gathered
Jean
there.
Renault first landed.
So many,
The man
every
that Jubei seeks also
there you can only make Japanese feudal forests look.
These are probably the same textures.
Yeah.
I hope it's the same map.
I mean, what if they just reversed it?
Just
How many
weird.
people would
It's
actually?
like-
How many people would notice if they used the exact same map and just reversed it?
It's like Super Mario Kart 64.
That yeah, it's like I mean, she's really fast.
Oh yeah, there's the small, fast, agile girl, and there's gonna be a big, strong guy, and then your main.
And then a guy with some like a weird weapon.
Well, it's either that or it's a twink with a sword and then a 10-year-old girl with a giant mallet.
The weapon she's holding seems appropriate for her size.
Yeah, like Coyote from the first. I actually like playing as Coyote in that first game more than Simonosuke. In the case, Simonosuke eventually just starts like killing everything way too fast. That'd be another act, Kingmaker.
Yeah. Act 4 already?
No, I'm in the interim between 3 and 4.
Oh.
So another 250 days.
Yeah, you can explore, you can do all that weird side stuff.
Yeah, I gotta get these artisans. Because they just give me shit.
So I finished Ashes of Ariandel. Cool. I got to the demon twins, the demon in pain and the demon something.
Yeah.
Hard fight?
Well, here's the thing. I beat the twins first time, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, first time!"
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got a second phase.
Yeah, and depending which one resurrects has some different moves.
Yeah, well, I died, and that's when I went, "Okay, I've been playing this literally all day. I need to just, stop."
Oh, don't worry, you still have yet to get to the DLC.
I mean, that is the start of the DLC. I understand
Yes.
it's a large thing.
The eponymously named environment, I should say.
The Ring City itself.
Yeah.
I have been told that the whole thing is very difficult.
Yeah. Have you met Nap? What's
Okay,
his
I
name?
have... I can confirm,
Lap, I should say.
Yeah. I can confirm there are...
Confirm there are what?
There are multiple playable characters in this game, and some of them seem very dumb.
We have a Maria equivalent.
There is a,
Like, just
a
broken?
Spaniard.
No, I meant from Rondo.
Oh, yeah. Just a... I mean, this is a little girl. We're not gonna roll or attack with birds, but, you know.
Why even play?
Oh, I can't wait for Joker. What?
Oh,
what?
he'll hate that game, too.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes Castlevania.
What
Simon's Quest has
prompted
been the one
this?
he's been most
Why?
positive about.
Really, that one?
Yeah, he's like, I respect it. You
My
should've.
favorite part was him being like, so they were thinking about stuff, and it's like, no, dude, like
Nobody knew what they were doing.
no one knew what they were doing. Video game development in the 80s, especially for the Famicom, was a lot of just guys trying shit out, and it's like 4 guys making an entire video game.
Sometimes they make a banger and sometimes they don't.
There's a reason they went back to a lot of the original game with that third one.
Yeah, but they also, yeah, it's also experimental with the different characters and routes and shit. Because Castlevania 3 is good. It's a real motherfucker. Just a hateful,
it's a
hateful
Castlevania
game.
It's a Castlevania.
Yeah, but even the first one was a hateful game.
No, the first one's easy.
You can
No, those Medusa heads are the worst.
Yeah.
They only are a problem in a couple of areas. Also, almost every boss fight in the original game can be very easily cheesed.
But, you know, Super Castlevania 4 is playable.
Very easy.
Very
frankly.
easy. With that 8-directional whip.
Sure, you can even jump up onto stairs.
Yeah.
I mean, even without the 8-directional whip, I feel like Super Castlevania 4 would be pretty easy.
Yeah. You ever play, what was that weird, complete remake of the original? Was it called Legends? No, not Legends, it was...
Castlevania Chronicles.
Chronicles,
I have that. Because they released it on
played that one too.
on PS1 Classics. So I have it on this PS3.
Mind you, I also legitimately beat that first Game Boy game as well.
I legitimately believe you, because sometimes
My family went on multiple cross-country
Yeah.
road trips when I was a small child.
Yeah, I understand.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Through a lot of batteries.
Did you get a GBA SP at some point?
No.
I never got a GBA SP either. I only had the base model, and then I got a DS.
Yeah, we had two of the base model with the big old chunky classic, like, gray, which, you know, eventually discolors to, like, beige. And then we had a green one, and then we eventually got a color.
Taste your sword.
And now I can switch characters. I'm gonna say this is not gonna get another stream.
What?
Come back.
You saying you don't want to sour your experience with the franchise by playing through a 20-hour game that you don't like?
If I wanted to play through a 20-hour game I didn't like,
You'd ask me for a JRPG.
Hey, I've sometimes liked the games you like.
So how's Wild Arms going?
It continues to be, like, interesting boss fights and, some weirdly old school, like, old CRPG.
No, if I wanted to play a 20-hour game I don't like,
Lufia.
No, I'd play, that fucking, Pools of Radiance game. Which I've thought about, doing for the children.
Was there another Pools of Radiance?
Yeah, Pools of Radiance, Ruins of Mithranor.
Isn't that one of those legendarily bad series?
Yeah, it's almost like we did a podcast on it that clearly none of you listened to.
In 2001. I mean, it must have been a while ago.
It was last year.
Because I remember y'all talking about
a year ago.
being careful when uninstalling it because it'll break your PC.
Yeah. I still have it installed. Not because I'm afraid of it breaking my PC. Because the version I'm playing is the patched version. But no, that game is just wretchedly bad.
Apparently, the sequel to Pools of Radiance, Curse of Azure Bonds. I learned this oddly enough when I was looking up some stuff online while doing some of my my D&D stuff I've been fucking around with in Homebrew. I was learning about elementals, and I noticed a thing at the bottom in the bibliography, and I saw Jeff Grubb's name.
Yeah, the fantasy writer.
That's strange. Yeah, there's a fantasy writer who wrote the Curse of Azure Bonds book that became the game.
Yep. And I believe he still works. But yeah. Not to be confused with Jeff Grubb of Video Games Man. It's fine. I got to the Citadel DLC for
Mass Effect?
Yeah, no, for Wrath of the Righteous. Where it's basically the last DLC for that game is basically Mass Effect 3 Citadel, where it's you and your companions go to a party.
Nice.
And also, like, they were really proud of saying, like, oh yeah, this game is this DLC almost completely fully voiced.
I think I'm gonna buy the DLC because apparently, like you said, you can't just slot the tiefling in.
Yeah. Yeah, and the kineticists are good if you want blunt damage. Just like
I want to trip.
Yeah, no, if you want to do a shitload of elemental damage by doing a Kamehameha, and I don't know, maybe you trip them if you depending on which
I trip people almost every turn.
Yeah. But what if you could trip them with a Kamehameha?
No, that drumming's coming through, is it?
Drumming.
Okay, good.
No, your neighbor's
midlife crisis.
Oh, how's he going?
It's less than it was.
Do you at any point go, not my tempo? Again.
Oh. Okay. I was like, what is this from? No.
Has he attempted to play anything you can identify yet?
No.
I'm just saying,
tried
would it
to
be
play
better if
Hot
J.K. Simmons yelled at him?
Oh, that'd be good. I'd be okay with that.
You should get a giant. Just get a giant, the biggest speaker you can,
And just play that scene from
yeah,
Whiplash?
That scene with the speaker pointed towards his towards his house.
I prefer not to. This is the racist dude. I don't like the.
You don't. This is the kind of thing where it would go bad if you tried to escalate it.
Yep. We have a nice wall of like trees in between us.
Okay. I understand. Say no more.
And a fence that goes through them.
For the record, I was joking. Also, aren't you kind of a fan of people like learning how to play music or something?
Sure, but fuck people who want to learn drums at their house. Unless you live in the country or something. If you live like within 100 feet of another building, you're a fucker.
There was
Or I don't know, get some baffling.
Yeah, soundproof your garage or something. That's not actually as
if you
expensive
can
as you think.
own
somebody,
a house.
There was a friend
yeah, he's well.
of the family when I was a kid had a neighbor who would step outside in full kilt and everything on Saturday mornings and play the bagpipes on his back porch.
Fuck him. That guy sucks.
No, I fully endorse this behavior, this degenerate behavior.
If you lived there, you wouldn't.
I mean...
Okay.
This is just a level from the other Mystical Ninja Goemon game.
Yeah.
On the 64.
See,
the other
I'm,
one,
I'm
the
getting
people don't talk about.
I'm getting energy akin to those Tenchu games.
I've never played anything other than the first.
I own Tenchu 3 on the PlayStation 2, including the one that FromSoft made.
I think they made multiple. I played the demo for one.
They
of
made
those, I think, on
Tenchu
the
3.
360.
That's the one they had a direct hand in. They might have done support work on others.
I know that they put their hands on a bunch of them.
Because, gotta get paid.
Oh, the original game's name is Rita Ninja Karikutsugagi Tenchu. I wish more Japanese games would be willing to just put them out as their actual name elsewhere.
I'm trying to remember the best example of one of those.
Oh, this Tenchu game has a bunch of half-naked ladies in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
How else are you gonna be a good kunoichi unless you're not wearing any clothes?
Kunoichi.
Kunoichi. Me and the ladies, we used to get some kunoichis down by the Havidyad. You know, it's just they make some really good kunoichis now in Maysfield.
Get some kunoichis and boba.
Yeah, Sharon, she says she doesn't like female ninjas. Well, I think
Sharon's just a little bit of a bitch. If you ask me,
girls can be ninjas, and no one should be able to tell a girl not to be a ninja.
There's a lot of nodding of heads.
You know, that's why we're gonna vote for a woman president who will let us have
Thanks,
Ninjutsu
Kamala,
training?
sir.
yeah, who will let us train our daughters to be ninjas, because we didn't have that opportunity back in the 70s. I'll tell you
When the
that
ninja draft
much.
happens, then our daughters will be on the front lines.
Sure.
Girls, ninjas should stand on the sideline and
That
cheer
way
on
you can have
Sasuke.
ninja
Hey
front
now,
lines.
Sakura probably has like 2 good fights in all of Naruto, probably.
I'd
Right?
say she has one of the best animated fights in the
She has the fight with
show.
Ino in the
Really early on.
yeah, early on.
And then
I
there's a
think,
lot of her just standing off to the sideline and going, flashback.
Oh,
Yeah, that mostly happens.
I mean,
but
yeah,
I think that
how
public
many-
fight's very good.
Okay, how many shonen anime have a female character
whose job it is
who
to
is
stand
not
on
the
the
main
sidelines
character,
and give
who does stay on
commentary.
the sidelines? Yeah.
I didn't watch much of Jujutsu Kaisen. It seems like Nobara fucked up a lot of people. That was
Yeah,
his name.
no, Jujutsu Kaisen has at least gender parity as far as characters.
Don't read
who
further
fuck
into
things up.
that character.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it goes great.
Yeah, something.
Is she a pedophile?
No,
Did they kill her off because she's a cool female character?
maybe.
Wow.
Didn't they kill off the iPad girl as well?
Yes.
Spoilers. Hey, that's super early.
It's fine. Don't watch Shonen.
Listen, there need to be dead female figures in this guy's life in order
Shonen
for him
Jump.
to be.
It's not Shoujo Jump.
God.
Stay over there.
Sister and Demon Slayer early on did actually get into fights as well, and then they introduced the other 2 boys and actually stopped doing anything.
Yep. Yep. Your favorite every obligatory
The 2 characters that just scream constantly.
yeah, you know, sleepy pervert boy and idiot boar boy.
Yeah, Sleepy Pervert Boy is literally like a 15-year-old that really wants to be with Tanjiro's like 10-year-old sister, who is also hypnotized to make everybody look like Tanjiro.
Don't worry about it.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it was just neat at first because like when she like hulks out, it gets like fucked up in this
Demon
there's,
mode
like,
and just fucks people up, and then it's like, actually, what if the main female character of this anime was literally muzzled?
she has a bit she can chew on. There's a difference.
Oh.
Saying it's a pacifier?
It's a wooden cylinder that goes over her mouth.
Yeah, it's a magical seal.
Yeah, there's a shot of the ending credits of that first season, which is him facing off a bunch of people, and then her hulking out, coming out of the box on his back. That was very cool, and they don't really ever live up to the promise
Okay.
of that art.
See, that ground finisher's good because she just kicks them over and over again.
Yeah, no, that's
That
how
was
you
that
hurt
was
people.
pretty good.
I've been on the other
savage.
end of that before. That's a really good way to hurt people.
Oh, where you've been kicked in the stomach over and over? That sounds bad.
Wouldn't recommend
I've
it.
also done it to somebody.
Oh no,
Jeez.
Mr. Badass over here.
No, I got beat up a lot more than
You
I got beat
have
up a
a
lot.
you have a dark past here, Broken.
I got beat up a lot when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's okay.
I don't know if it's okay is the best response to that.
No, it's okay. I got... People said mean things to me sometimes.
No, the other I can take a punch though, which most people cannot. If you've never been punched in the face before by somebody who's really trying to hurt you, you don't know what that experience is like.
I try not to be in that situation.
I don't put my face in front
There's
of.
a reason most fights end with one hit.
Yeah.
That is
Does
true,
the sister
especially him in the jaw.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, no. weirdly enough, One Piece has female characters who occasionally do things.
Oh, you mean Boob Lady or Lady with a Million Hands, who almost is always half naked?
Yeah.
Or the Carrot Girl, who's also almost always doing something suggestive?
Like, yeah, sure. Oda only knows how to draw women one way, but
Does
two ways technically.
how
Now
does
it used to look
how
different.
does Bleach fare here?
Well, the thing about Bleach is that no one in Bleach can actually do anything. Anyone who is not Ichigo.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
mean
it's-
Rukia, who's established as his mentor and then immediately proves to be completely useless?
And then she's a
Or-
damsel.
Listen,
or,
I
or
watched
Big
Big
Boob
Five.
Girl,
No,
who also doesn't matter?
Listen, Tite Kubo, the man draws cool-looking characters. Like,
Yeah.
Shame he can't write them.
yeah, the thing about Bleach.
I saw 5 episodes of Bleach, and that's
Early-
it.
early
Like 10
Bleach is
years
fun.
ago.
Yeah, and then
Before it turns
it's
into
abundantly clear that he has no idea how to write an ongoing story.
Yeah, it just turns into here's a million new characters, here's their named weapons. and
Here's
their
a
named abilities.
new arc where we fight against a powerful secret society.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another question. Does anybody besides Inuyasha ever do anything in Inuyasha?
The monk guy
yeah.
does stuff.
Nobunaga
Yeah.
swallows up a lot of people into his hand. I'm blanking on giant boomerang lady. She does occasionally do stuff. And Kaguya does shoot people.
Yeah, she shoots people a lot.
But then again, that's a show that's also more made for girls.
Also
so.
written by a woman in the first place. So.
Hey, girl Ranma does plenty of stuff.
A girl Ranma is a boy.
That quickly becomes a very complicated situation.
Yeah.
Conversation I don't want to be part of.
Sure, I'm just saying. Okay.
Ranma,
No, no, I get it, but like,
yeah. Please look forward to the Ranma 1/2 remake coming soon.
I've seen the first episode.
I'll avoid it.
It's totally fine.
No, it's fun. Ranma's great.
I
Martial
actually,
arts
after
comedy.
downloading it, I stopped watching it because the rip that they have now is god awful.
You're telling me that maybe that Netflix leak, it was like a bunch of stuff in what, like 420, 480,
360p.
360.
with-
Gross.
just bring back all those memories from watching anime in like 2006 on the internet.
Let me tell you, yeah. Let me tell your kids about the good old days when Braden had to watch anime illicitly on YouTube in 10-minute chunks. The female audience for Shonen is Fujoshi. They don't want to see Sakura do stuff. They want to see Naruto and Sasuke kiss.
That's true.
Not wrong. Alright.
To be fair, they get it like immediately.
This looks like the most irritating puzzle on the scaffolding.
I have no idea where
could
I'm
have
supposed to
possibly
go.
Like that level in Mystical Ninja.
Yeah. Also, I just... Yeah, I don't think this game is very interesting.
What's next?
X-Blades, motherfucker.
Alright, let's play some X-Blades.
Let's play some X-Blades. I'm done with this game. I apologize, Onimusha, Dawn of Dreams. You didn't
No,
have
you-
retro achievements.
Doesn't need apologies. You saw the opening cinematic.
I saw the opening
You've seen
cinematic. It was impressive. Alright. Yeah, let's see, what else do we have?
So I googled anime or shonen with good female characters. Someone said The Promised Neverland? What is that?
Oh,
That's a show
buddy.
that falls off a cliff.
It's a show that falls off a cliff.
Tell me
Okay.
about Fushigi Yugi.
It's
Here's the
it's an
first
isekai.
one of the-
It's about a girl who goes to a magical land filled with pretty boys who want to fight over her.
Yep.
Yeah, well, one of the earliest posts says Claymore and Black Lagoon, so you know.
Yeah,
you're in good company
listen, I mean, Neither of those,
Listen,
I would
Black
say, are
Lagoon
shown
is
in
good.
anime.
No.
Uh,
Also, like that lady's brutality in Black Lagoon.
Yeah,
is still kind of
Revi's a
entertaining,
psychopath.
but
Yeah.
not exactly what I call good representation.
She
She
murders
smokes
so
cigarettes.
many people.
To be fair, she also kills a lot of Nazis in that show.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's an episode early on where she just literally murders like 70 Nazis on a boat.
Yeah.
And that's the episode.
All right, let's see if this works. Oh, this launcher is something. Okay. Do I have the X-Blades box art ready to go? I think I do.
Is that suitable for Twitch?
It's not the European box art, where it's just her ass.
I thought that was the box art everywhere.
No, the box art is her from the front in the US.
Which isn't much better.
No.
Yeah, wow, that really is just her ass.
Yeah. Russia. I believe this game was made in Russia.
It has... Yeah, I believe it. Okay, looks like you cannot insert the DLC into an active campaign.
Okay.
That's fine. I can still do the secondary DLC is separate, right? I just
Yeah,
won't get the
they're
tiefling.
mini campaigns and
The roguelike?
yeah, the roguelite.
That's okay, it was cheap.
Okay.
I had a very good... While you're prepping this, I guess I'll just say, the boss of Act 3, or it was kind of a multi-tiered encounter.
Yeah.
I lucked out and got a hold monster off on the boss.
Yeah.
And then Knock Knock came up and did about 500 damage in the course of 2 turns.
Yeah.
It was very good. Just sneak attack, crits. Very happy.
Okay. We have the X-Blades.
I filled the air.
Box art. All is right with the world. Claymore's Berserk for lesbians.
Isn't Clay... Am I thinking of something else? Is Claymore the female Witcher?
Yeah.
No. Sorta.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
kinda.
Okay,
More or
yeah.
less.
I watched the pilot for that. It was a good episode. It was fucked up.
Yeah. I believe it's one of those things where it's like the anime is only 12 episodes, so it doesn't get to anything that people like. But I don't know. If I wanted to play Claymore, I already played Solstice. All right, let's see if we can't get this set up.
The anime adaptation was 26 episodes.
Okay.
It's still in single season. That's not the big deal.
I have great news, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Great news, everyone. X-Blades crashes if
you tab out.
If you tab out.
Okay, no tab out.
Play it in a window.
Yeah. No, we're playing it in a window.
Just let us hear the audio. Nothing else. Just black screen.
What does it sound like when she gets stun locked?
Okay. Fine, we'll play this at 1080, like for my stream that only goes up to 1080. Anyway, this is X-Blades. Blood, yes.
I don't want to fall. I just want
What
to
is
rise and touch the sky.
What is this?
Golden to spy the night.
Oh.
Mysterious.
So I have never played this game.
Really?
It's natural what we
I played it. It's not
This
good.
is a lot. This is a lot. This music.
I have not played this game. And I only know it from reputation.
I'm a treasure hunter, and frankly, I'm the best there is.
Uh-huh.
I've traveled all over the world in search of treasure, and I've found riches beyond imagination.
I've got a great
Oh,
ass.
And I always work alone.
I've
Why
seen
would I
better.
want a partner?
No,
I'd have
I've
to
seen
share the
better as
loot.
well.
About a year ago, I found a map of some ruins in a crumpled old book. Another empty city run down by the passage of time. But, according to legend, hidden in the ruins was an artifact of incredible power. Centuries ago, a powerful god infused the object with all his might. The book didn't say why
Still
he
can't
did
believe they
that,
made a sequel
but
to
I
this.
think it was because either he had grown tired and
Yeah.
wanted to rest, or he was trying to hide his abilities.
Like, she's
from
literally
someone.
just wearing a fucking thong.
No matter what the reason.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm
like,
here for the
G-string, yeah.
artifact. If the legend is true, then finding this relic would be a prize
maybe it's hot
beyond
out.
imagination.
and then,
If
like,
it's an ancient piece of junk.
to-
well, I can always
and then,
sell
like-
it for a hefty price.
yeah, she's wearing assless chaps. Anyway. Welcome to X-Blades. Welcome to my X-Blades speedrun. This is called, oh, yeah!
Well, this looks like a trash fire.
What are you talking about, Justin? The dubious character actions are back! You thought we were done? Oh!
This is what you wanted all along.
This is... Yeah!
This is what you longed for?
It's just that gif of Jack Nicholson in The Departed.
Just saying yes.
Just going...
Stupid smile, just going his head up and down.
I'm gonna turn down the volume. Because it's, significant. See, video games used to be good. The Eastern Bloc was a mistake? No. I disagree. I'm glad that... I'm
Thankful
glad
for
that...
the Slavs.
And the Poles. And the Croats. And,
the
even the
various Balkans.
Serbs. I've said before that the arbitrary rule of Poland, I believe, still applies. Where if your video game is made in Poland, there's probably a 60% chance I'm interested in it. Oh, look at this UI! Look at this UI!
It's very basic.
Oh my god! Oh my god! See, I was having a bad time before because that game was like
It was
made by
mediocre.
people who were competent.
I think it was too good.
It was also mediocre.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you could see what they were going for, but also...
it sucked.
And then it doesn't have this.
How's
Doesn't
the
have
frame rate on
100
your end?
Oh, it's great.
Okay, I was gonna say it looked good, but I don't know if it's even.
Oh,
better
this
for you.
this game's
Seems
running at
fine.
like easily
way
144.
way faster than it was supposed to.
Yeah.
She's literally wearing nothing on her.
Yeah.
I knew what this game was. I didn't expect it to be like that.
It's not that my brain's having trouble comprehending what it's the developers of Eratus who are making Eratus Lord of the Dead, who are making the new Heroes of Might and Magic game. I believe they might be from Eastern Europe. How do I charge my rage meter up?
Anyway, what were you saying about about how your brain understands what's happening here, but like
my brain understands what's happening here, but it's just it doesn't want to.
Are you just occasionally glowing with?
Yeah, no, I'm charging. I'm charging up my rage meter. Because I don't have enough rage to cast Fireball, which is the only thing that can hurt this this post-processing effect. What is this music?
What they had?
Oh,
have another
hold it.
bot.
Oh, thank God. There's plenty of boob jiggle.
Why did they bother with that, considering they're very clearly ass men?
Listen, they're Russians. They're equal opportunists. Okay, did we finally kill it? Oh, good. There's another one.
No, this is the third one. You killed the first one.
Okay. Okay, the lock-on... Okay, the actual hard lock-on is L2. This is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I wanted from this feature. I spent too much time playing half-decent PSP God of War games.
I guess. Those games look better than this.
They are.
I mean, not just like gameplay-wise, but visually.
I'm just talking visually, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Straight up.
Why does she have three? She doesn't just have twin tails. She has three tails.
Wait, she only had 2 ponytails before. She just got a new one.
No, she's always had a third
She's
one.
always had tri-tails.
Yep, from the opening cutscene.
This game looks like a fake video game.
What?
This looks like a parody.
Are you telling me this is something that Law and Order would play and to prove that video games are bad for you?
Yes.
Ice Cube.
Look at this font! Yeah, Ice-T would show up and be like, listen,
Yes,
they're playing this new game called X-Blades. I hear it's all about killing people with swords.
Wait, which did you say? Ice Cube?
I said Ice Cube.
As long as you don't say Vanilla Ice, you're okay.
Is that before or after
Was
the
this
Infinity
game a money
Rebus,
laundering scheme? No,
arc?
this is just a video game made in Russia in the late 2000s. There's nothing, like...
reprehensible about this.
No, there's nothing morally questionable about this game's making, except for the part where, in order to get any sort of business done in Russia, you 100% have to
pay somebody.
Pay someone, or have someone who is connected to, let's say, questionable...
How did you find the temple? How is anyone still alive who knows the way here?
And now she's fighting a furry.
The power it contains is fatal to
I mean, somebody has to.
If you fight the furries, you'll lose. They control the entire IT infrastructure of this nation.
Right. It was a long journey to this place, and I'm not going back.
Don't do that.
Oh, shit. Why is this cutscene like this?
Somebody like the spinning camera.
This seems fun.
This is visually upsetting to me. Anyway, now I must kill you.
Something he did not do while she was laying flat on the ground.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Fine, amazing in this context.
It fills me with amazement. Like, why is this arena so fucking huge?
Why not?
Because the developer's like, this is as big as we can make it. Look how big this arena is. We spent so much time making this arena really big.
So I'm looking at the Wikipedia page for this game. Apparently, there was a macOS and Linux port of this game in 2017.
That's great.
Well, here's the thing. The quote-unquote HD upgrade for this game released on Steam this year.
If this is supported on the Steam Deck, is what you're saying.
Wait, did she just say ZZZ?
Probably.
Maybe.
Why does she sound like she's not just like sassy treasure hunter. She sounds like a fucking Valley girl.
Yeah.
It's like, this is amazing. This is so much better.
She's basically a knotted t-shirt away from being one.
Yeah. California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Duke's bikini. Oh, and I skipped the cutscene accidentally.
Gotta be careful about doing that.
Oh, how could I have known that literally killing the boss would immediately trigger the cutscene?
When you're still probably pressing buttons.
When I'm still pressing buttons.
I don't think you missed anything.
Well, I have the forbidden power now, and the lion was like, "Rawr, ja, ja." What else? Oh, ew.
Gross, you're in this, like, void with, like, some goo shit.
Oh my god, I'm so dirty. Whoa, I really shouldn't have taken 2 edibles. I need to take a picture of that because look at this.
The bloom.
God, that hurts my eyes a little bit.
That is some
light
360
bloom.
era bloom.
Anyway, now I'm... the darkness had escaped me.
Oh,
And now it's playing bad techno music again!
Like bleeding effect, basically.
Yeah, it's amazing. Why does it look like this? Like,
I can into that. It was the early 360 era.
Yeah, it was the early 360 era, and also Light Bloom was a great way to hide the part where your textures looks bad.
These textures looking bad? No.
Are you telling me only 512 megabytes of RAM? Yeah, this game has a sequel, which I also own. Don't worry. God bless Eastern Europe. Making the games that no one else will.
I mean, this game gives me very Heavy Blade Kitten vibes, if you know what that game is.
Oh yeah, it was also 360 discs being like, yeah, 8 gigs at most. Compared to the power of Blu-ray. Anyway, I'm just,
So I'm looking again. Wikipedia says that Blades of Time was published by Konami.
Yeah, okay. Konami, huh? You mean the same company responsible for such hit games as 99 Nights 2? And,
Other than MGS4, did Konami put out any good video games in the 360 era?
that were made by them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just in general.
Yeah, they put out all those DS Castlevania games. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, those. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh game that Borgmaster was forced to play.
I was mostly thinking about consoles.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Castlevania games. I guess Hardcore Uprising. How do people like that?
I believe it's fine. Hey, what's up? I'm a big eyeball. Yeah, people do like that Wii Silent Hill game. But
Yeah.
that was also by the time they were farming out Silent Hill to Western devs. Like, how many video games were actually made at Konami Computer Entertainment Japan by the 360 era?
You need developers to make a game.
Well, yeah, they had some.
Okay.
Making Pro Evo and Metal Gear Solid 5. See, I'm at the point where at least Konami is letting other people do things with their back catalog. They're letting Digital Eclipse, you know, make those. What? Oh, I was dying. I couldn't tell because the video game is terrible. So, we're gonna play more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little taste. Just
More to come.
More.
Maybe
Don't
I'll
you
say
know
on
it,
Monday.
buddy? Don't you know it? Anyway, speaking of coming,
Oh, jeez.
Joku is playing Castlevania
Probably
3,
still struggling with Castlevania 3.
and he's coming to dislike it.
All right, see you guys later.
See, there we go. That's
Have a good night.
that's how I threaded that needle.
It wasn't a bad segue.
Yeah. Hold it.
But yeah, have a good night.
I did Jokeu, who is not Joku.